Mixing Madness.
Who's got time for boring old stereo anymore? Immersive audio is where it's at, man. But which option is right for you? Object-based, ambisonic, traditional surround sound? With so many options out there, how do you pick? Well, let's break it down.
There's a few main techniques to look at.
Traditional surround is most likely something you're already familiar with in the form of 7-1 or 5-1. You pan your track around the room in a two-dimensional space, and the sound comes out from the corresponding speakers. The advancement of surround sound over time allowed for more formats, from 7.1 to 7.1.2 and 7.1.4, which added additional overhead speakers. This is what brings us to object-based surround sound. Object-based tools such as Dolby ATMOS or Sony 360 Reality Audio allow you to pan and render your sounds in a 3D space. But how do you decide between the different object-based formats?
You ain't got the answers, man. You ain't got the answers.
ATMOS is widely available on Apple Music across Apple devices.
We appreciate it very much, Tim Apple.
But Apple applies their own spatial audio filters to the mix, meaning what you hear in the studio isn't what the end user hears. Sony Reality Audio, while not as popular, sounds more consistent with what you might hear in the studio. Sony also has additional features.
We don't care.
Let me tell you something.
We don't care.
Like custom HRTFs, making the mix even more accurate to how it's meant to sound. Whatever the case, all object-based immersive audio formats follow similar principles. The renderer for your format of choice makes some clever calculations and uses psychoacoustic effects like phantom center to make your tracks sound realistically placed in the room. They also allow you to route tracks to individual objects and move those objects around the room in the renderer. Pan a sound between speakers, move an instrument closer or further from the listener, even change the size of an audio object if you want it to fill up more of the room. While you could set up a recording with Atmos in mind, there are other techniques that you can use that also contribute to that immersive sound. Binaural audio is another option, though it's a bit more dated. Binaural uses two microphones placed inside a dummy head, sometimes even with fake ears around the microphones for added realism. While easily accessible because it can be played back on any pair of stereo headphones, binaural has some major limitations.
No!
With binaural recording techniques, the stereo image is baked into the recording. Panning and moving sounds from somewhere other than where they were originally physically placed in the room can ruin the effect. The field of immersive audio is still changing and evolving, but whatever direction music goes in, it's hard to picture a future without surround or immersive audio in it.